Howdy, folks. Just out here putting a couple auxiliary type switches in the RAM. Um, Good old G56. Oh yeah. So let's see. A lot of people like to. I mean, even I have done this. Right in my Super Duty, I've got some switches kind of in this area, over in here, and then guys will put them over on, like, say, this panel over here that's open, or they'll put them up like right up on here, or even put them on that panel there. But I don't know. I think that some of those a lot of these aftermarket like switches look pretty tacky to say the least. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put mine up under here, and this is a perfect mounting spot for them. So there's some more light for you, but yeah. So I'm gonna just pop my holes right in here, right about where that dust line is that I just rubbed off. So right in there, put my holes, and then as I'm driving, especially because this is in first right now, so I mean this is as far over as I am now. I'm going to be on that left position, but especially when you're going down the road, you're more in the center. And even now, you can reach under here easily from the driver's position, just snake right under and flip your switch. So yeah, I think this is where I'm going to be putting my switches, so they're like concealed, looks bone stock when you look in here, but then you can just reach under there and hit them if you need to. So yeah, I just thought I'd point out this is my location I'm going with for my wiring and my switches. Now, pulling this guy off, I want to just do it. I mean, there's hundreds of videos probably pulling one of these center stacks off, but I watched, I don't know, 5 of them, and none of them kind of gave me the detail on the answers that I wanted. But most of them tell you it's a T20 Torx. There's one, 2 on the top, up after your plug. I'll grab the cluster in a second, and then there's one right here that goes in through. There's a little cubby hole, which I have no idea what that cubby hole is for. If anybody knows what that damn cubby hole is for, I'd love to know, because nothing fits in there great. I mean, when you put in there your Tic Tacs and your gum, I don't know. Pointless cubby hole. Yeah. So, anyways, enough about the pointless cubby hole. But so you've got retaining clips, 2 on the bottom, 3 on each side. 1, 2, 3, and then you've got these 2 on the top. So yeah, so just in case you're wondering as you're prying against this, now what I did, I just used a trim removing tool, and I put a microfiber along the claw to keep it real nice and soft, and then just did a little bit of popping and started down in this corner. These ones were the hardest for me to get out, and the last ones I did actually. So I popped the upper ones off, rotated it down, as it kind of almost looks like might be the design, and then after that popped them from the bottom, and it came out pretty easy. So yeah, so I guess I just wanted to point that out. And then kind of one of the pieces of detail, one of the things I was going to do is put this here. So I was thinking, oh, I'm just going to pop a hole and put two little switches here, right? Or whatever. I am damn glad I didn't do that. And so I was starting to think, okay, I'll just pop this out. No, it's pretty stiff. Glad I didn't get more aggressive with it. There's some more light for you. And anyways, so I'm glad I didn't do that, because on the back side of this here humdinger, let's flip this guy around. Yeah, right on the lower part where you'd think you'd just be able to go through because nothing's there is your connection. So yeah, and then this is held on with screws from the back, so it doesn't even pull out from the front. So just as a heads up, and then here's your plastic retaining clips that you got to pop out. So yeah, there's your uppers, and then your lowers right there and there. So kind of just to give you an idea what's on the back side of this thing, in case you were wanting to know that. And that's what I was wanting to know. I couldn't really, most of the videos you couldn't get a good visual on what that looked like behind there. So that's all I got for you. But yeah, I'm gonna get my switches in there and get this thing tossed back together. So that's what I got for you. Take it easy.